Hi all. Hi all. How are you all doing tonight? We are back on. We are all back on. Yay! We are all back on. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? Great, great, awesome. Let's start sharing with everyone. Welcome. Yes. Tired. Keep showing up. Sex is made. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Yes, we are back here tonight again. How are you all doing? Keep showing up. All my champions, how are you all doing today? Yes, my winning team, how are you all doing? We're talking about something important, money and lifestyle. Money and lifestyle is what we're talking about tonight. Amazing, amazing, right? Awesome. How you doing? Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Keep showing up. Hello, hello. How are you all doing tonight? Hello, how are you all doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's share the life. Welcome. Yes, your favorite show is here. Money Talk with Dr. Lina. We're talking about money and lifestyle tonight. We're talking about money and lifestyle, right? We're talking about money and lifestyle. And I would start getting class in session ready. Class is in session. Okay? Let me know where you're connecting from and let me have that on the board, by the way. Where are you connecting from? Where are you connecting from? Where is my board? Now, how do I have this board again? Okay. How are you all doing? How are you all doing? And something is wrong with this board today, right? Where are you? Hello, welcome here. How are you doing? Trey can read. How are you? Hi. Where you connecting? Parker, welcome here. Where are you coming from? Right? You have just shown up to a live tonight. Welcome, everyone. All 20 of you, welcome. Where are you connecting from? Let me know. I'm in Texas. We're talking about money. We're talking about lifestyle. We talk about everything fun in between. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. Consider subscribing if you haven't. Welcome, Tristan Reed. Super Kiddo, welcome. Norma Pat, hi, you're back again tonight. Welcome. How are you? Where are you joining from? Why is she black? Yes, because black is beautiful, right? Everybody, we talk about it's all about diversity, what makes us all beautiful. That is what the difference is what makes us be. Hi, Toby. Subscribe if you haven't. Consider subscribing. We talk about money, we talk about lifestyle. We talk about what we enjoy. Don't say that color is what makes you beautiful. It's the heart is everything. Super Kiddo. Yes, it's the heart, is the diversity that makes us all beautiful. Whatever the color, we don't talk about it here. We're people, or we are just the diversity is what makes us all beautiful. By the way, I've been to 22 countries, right? Does it sound, sound exciting? Because we talk about making money, we talk about the lifestyle that comes with it. That's what we talk about, right? We set a goal, we make a plan, and we work towards achieving it, right? $0 to $1 million, have a good lifestyle. And of course, we are investing, we are saving, we are working, and we are breaking the status quo from the end, the paycheck to paycheck cycle. We are seeing the world, right? Seeing the world. We're not seeing black, we're not seeing white, we're not seeing in between, we're not seeing brown. Hi, Kat, how are you? Let me know where you're from. I am in Texas. right? I am in Texas, so let me know where you're connecting from. I have my friend Toby connecting from New Jersey, right? I am saying, yeah, she's very, thank you. She's very beautiful and kind. Absolutely. Thank you so much. By the way, I'm also a doctor of business, so it's not just beauty, there's beauty and the brain, right? Beauty is the heart, it's the brain, it's everything, right? Awesome. Consider subscribing. We talk about cool things here. We talk about what makes life all together, completeness of life, purpose, and all of that. Yeah, thank you so much, my friend Toby, or aka Nomopath, right? It's everything that makes us beautiful: the time wealth, the health wealth, the peace wealth, and the money wealth that helps to fix everything together. But trust me, money ends the BS. Money ends the I like how she has a very good heart. Thank you so much. You also have a good heart. Consider subscribing if you have not. And I'm here to share as much knowledge that I can. Let us, if you have not subscribed, trust me, you are in a good place because you're going to learn a lot. I am here. Think about it, your lifestyle, your money, all of that is what we talk about, because for you to be a better person, be an holistic person, not just about money. When you have money, it's not for oppression. Thank you so much for subscribing. It's not about oppression, it's not about impressing others. It starts with you taking care of yourself, good health, eating right, having the right energy, having the right mental health, right? Being, all everything. And of course, when you make that money, you have taken care of yourself, helping others, making the world a better place. Travel the world. My friend Toby yesterday mentioned, he said, when you are in one country or you have not moved around, it could be state to state, right? You're in one place, you have just seen a chapter of the book, not a chapter, a page of the book. But when you go across, you'll be able to see multiple places, right? You see different cultures. You bring the diversity that brings us all together. The diversity is what makes us beautiful. The diversity is what makes us being kind to each other, being kind to ourselves, loving ourselves. Hello, Lapra Demandre. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let me know where you're joining from. By the way, I'm in Texas, United States, and I would love to meet you. Let me know the states, the country where you're from. I had a family friend now in Iraq, because I had somebody in this community 4 days ago from Iraq. 3 days ago, I have someone from India, right? It's a global community, right? I had somebody also from Brazil. I had my friend Toby here is from New Jersey. Yesterday we had Stephanie from Minneapolis. Awesome. La Premente, if you have not subscribed, consider subscribing, because here it's all about good vibes, right? Good vibes. Your money is going to increase because you're going to learn strategies that work. And at the same time, when you make the money, you're going to have a balanced life, right? It's not about making money and being suffering and all of that. No, it's not about impressing others. It's not about oppressing others. No, it's about you using it for yourself, you being able to bless your family, bless others, and at the same time taking care of your health, right? Ending the paycheck to paycheck cycle. And at the same time, India, yes, Super Kiddo, you are from India. Awesome. See, I told you. And La Premendo is from California. Awesome. See, now I have family in India. The next time I might be there. Like I said, I love to travel. I've been to 22 countries, including the island that has a shade of blue. A shade of blue. Okay, go. It's part of the health wealth. You need to, when you shower, you walk, you do exercise, you have clarity, you are good, and all of that. Be right back. It's okay. Enjoy the time. Ultimately, it's all about you. And my friend Toby is here. He's been here consistent every single day, and it's from New Jersey. So Toby, that's normal part, aka normal part. Meet Super Kiddo. Super Kiddo is from India, and meet Lapra Demalde from California. So next time you're in California, connect with Lapra Mandir. And of course, I'm in Texas. Whenever you guys are in Texas, feel free, and we can have a cup of coffee together. Welcome here. And like I said, it's all about good vibes. All about good vibes. Consider subscribing if you haven't. Consider subscribing, because the only thing you can get from here, it's about results. I am a doctor of business and technology, so I am, I'm also, I have my day job, as a in corporate America, but at the same time, I am also a professor, an adjunct professor that I teach AI, cybersecurity. I teach deep learning and all of that. Those are like, okay, that's the tech side of me. But I'm also a chartered accountant and economist as well. And I have knowledge of strategic business. So that's the book side of me. But I am a seasoned investor. So I invest in real estate. I invest in ETFs, simple ETFs. So if your goal is to, get rich quick scheme, this is not for you, right? But if you want an holistic life, have generational wealth, being able to bless others, being able to bless yourself, right? If that's your goal, then you are in the right place. You are in the right life. And I see that some people drop. But thank you for sharing the life. And thank you all for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you all for subscribing. So tonight, what do we want to talk about? What questions do you have? Now that I've met you, what questions do we have? Right? Or what do we want to talk about? Right? Otherwise, I'll go straight to what I want us to talk tonight. What do you want us to talk about? Super Kiddo and my friend Normal Pat, welcome. Yeah. So what else do we want to talk about tonight? What do we want to talk about? Any question for me before? Any question about lifestyle? Any question about personal finance? Any questions about money, lifestyle, health wealth, time wealth, peace wealth, and time wealth? So health wealth, peace wealth, time wealth, and there's one more: health, time, peace, and money wealth, right? The one that we even, it's Money Talk with Dr. Lina. That's what it is, right? Consider subscribing if you haven't, and if you can share the live, that would also be great. That would also be great. And I am cleaning the board, and this board is supposed to show, why are most professionals broke, but that's not what we are talking tonight. That's not what we are talking about tonight. I just want us, and ask any question. How am I today? I am blessed. I am beautiful. I am peaceful. You see, I have a lot of energy tonight, right? A lot of energy tonight. I have a lot of energy tonight because, it's all about positivity here. It's all about positivity. And I need to get the board cleaner, a solid board cleaner, because this one is not. It's stressing me, right? So, any questions about your personal finance, any questions about lifestyle? Let's talk about that first before I start going into, the topic for the day. And today, I think I want to just talk about investing, right? What are the 3 types of investing? And then we can, if we still have time, we can, energy and persistent conquers all things. Absolutely. And thank you for always showing up and always motivating and asking those questions, right? Let's do that, right? Today I had over 30 people in the TikTok live because I do this in the afternoon as well. And I'm thinking of how I can use a tool to stream, a streaming tool to stream at once on multiple platforms, so that I do this and then everybody can gain from at the same time. So if I stream at once, it just makes it easier as well, right? Because it's a larger community on TikTok, and I'm still seeing people come to ask the same question again, but not complaining. I love it. I enjoy it. So what are we going to talk about tonight? What question do you have? Ask me any question when it comes to money, when it comes to lifestyle, when it comes to health wealth, time wealth, peace wealth, and of course the peace wealth, money wealth, right? All those 4. Yeah. So you said, what about that normal part? Okay, you are thinking of the question to ask me tonight. You always have solid questions. You always have solid. So if you're new here, let me know where you're joining from. Where are you connecting from? I'm in Texas, in the United States, and I would love to meet you. Let me know where you're connecting from. And if you have not subscribed, consider subscribing, right? Consider subscribing. So tonight, I think 2 things, and I just for the purpose of the notes, right, of the class. Let me use a better one, right? The first thing that we'll talk about, and you might not be able to see because it's the other way around. I'm still trying to understand how to turn the screen, right? By the way, I'm also pretty much almost new on the social media thing. I'm just here to just impact, and also build a community, meet new people, and just let us make the world a better place. Make the world a better place. Make it more beautiful. Let us enjoy all the diversity, and bring all of the positivity, right? Yeah. So maybe I asked this, I don't remember exactly. How do you maintain your long-term savings? So it's simple and I'm not saying that why you asking. How do you maintain your long-term investing? So first of all, how about we talk about what are the different kind of investing, right? Because it has different shades and form. So the in terms of investing, and maybe I don't even use the board tonight, okay? In terms of investing, let's talk about what are the three kind of investments that I talk about. Three kind of investment. One, the first one, which is the basic one, is I use savings accounts that give you 3 to 5%, right? And the second one, which is now long term, it can be long term or medium term, right? Based on your question, is simple ETF. I call it smart investing because there's the one that is smart, there's the one that is on smart where I lost $100,000, right? That is not being smart. So there's a reason why I call it smart investing in terms of my strategy, right? In terms of the smart investing, it could be medium term, it could be long term. So like simple ETFs, right? Putting it in simple ETFs like VOO, QQQ, SCHD, VTI, VOOG, VUG, all of those kind of investments. You can keep it there for 3 months, for 6 months, for 1 year. And how do I maintain that? What I basically do, of course, I put it in, I started with one of the, I make sure that first of all is consistency, right? Consistency is key. So it basically means that every single month I'm not waiting, and I just wanted to make sure that I answer your question holistically. So I'm making sure that I am not timing the market. I am just maintaining my time in the market, understanding that is the time in the market and the power of compounding. Put it in the right investment structure or vehicles. That's what is going to help me win, not the get rich quick scheme. That's on what is going to get me there, right? What is going to get me there is consistency, discipline, and the power of compounding, investing in the right portfolios, like in right investment vehicle. So the first thing that I would typically put it in, have my either if you're in North America or I think Wealth Simple in Canada, trade 212 or something, trading 212 in the UK. In the US, there's three investment platforms that are like the top three, right? There's the Vanguard, there's the Schwab, or there's Fidelity. So I make sure that every single month or every single paycheck is just like they deduct it directly. So I've already done set up an automation, right? Such that every single paycheck, I know the exact amounts that I'm putting into that account. I don't even need to. I've already calculated it. I'm not saying it is not part of my money. It's not anything. It's already automatically removed. And then in the platform, investment platform, I am making sure that I am also putting this money to work. It's not just it's there. I'm putting it to work, right? I'm buying VOO. So I basically do 3 or 4 or 5, right? So VOO is great. Is the growth ETF, right? I invest in that. If it's not VOO, I am also investing in IVV, right? All of those are growth and they have returned between 8 to 12%, like I mentioned, right? So I do that. I put some in SCH for dividends ETFs. I put some in QQQ for NASDAQ 100, the top technology companies. Now I leave it. I mean, if that helps you in terms of your question, I leave it and just forget about it. The market is going up, the market is going down. I don't look at it. My goal is dollar cost averaging. So I keep buying the same thing every single month or every single paycheck, that it's deducting, and I just let it be. And depending on my goal in terms of exit strategy, because of course there's some that, okay, you know what, this money I just want to invest it medium term because it's for my vacation. It's my vacation money, and I just start from January through December, and by December I just want to grow, right? So that's like medium term. But for the long term, like you're saying, that's 5, 10, 15 years, right? I leave it every single month. They deduct the money, they invest it. Maybe I check it every 6 months. I check it every 1 year, or I mean every 3 months or 6 months, just for security reasons. That's it. Basically, there are even some that I've had, like when I started in my career, maybe like 16 years ago. I don't even look at it. I do not even look at it. I just let it be. And at times I just pop in and say, oh, it has gone up. It's okay. That's it. Because that's the beauty about long-term investing. So that's how I maintain that. And when it comes to another kind of investment I talk about is real estate. That's why I said it depends, because real estate is also long-term. Of course, real estate is a more is a different a different portfolio in itself, or a different making, because of course you have to maintain it, you have to manage the tenants, you have to making sure that the houses, you're doing the inspection, you are making sure that the tenants are, the houses are occupied, and whenever the money comes in, you are paying your mortgage. You are making sure that you are not just spending the money, you are investing it, you are reinvesting it, and all of that. So that's how I handle my long-term, because long-term savings, that's what it means to me. Long-term savings is those two things: ETFs and real estate. Does that answer the question? No more part? Or are you looking at it, is your question from another angle? So ultimately, discipline, consistency, and just let it go, right? Not just be, oh, because the market is down now, and then I say that, okay, you know what? I'm not doing it again. I sell it because the market is down. That's what is called dumb money. That is what it's called, dumb money, because you buy at the highest. And it happens with fear of missing out. People buy at the highest, then they sell at the lowest, right? So yeah. So any other question? I just want it to be an interactive session today. Any question on investing, any question on, because there's two things I want to talk about: investing, and then from lifestyle perspective. So this is money, right? That is investing, and then there's the lifestyle. So have you ever filed bankruptcy? Well, no, I tried to, but those are like real personal questions. I haven't. Or what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Have you filed bankruptcy? And what do you think? Do you think I filed bankruptcy? Right? So this is money, and then the other part is lifestyle. Right? In everything that happens to anyone. Super Kiddo, welcome. Now I know that you are, the energy is back, right? You feel refreshed and all of that. Welcome back, Super Kiddos, right? My friend from India, right? How is it in India tonight? What part of India are you? What part of India? I do have one of my tenants, she's India. Her name is Monisha. She's super nice, and she did say that she was going to make me what's that rice? The rice with the chicken. Normal parts knows that I like rice. No, not at all. You don't have to be sorry, right? You don't have to be sorry. Yeah. So what's it called? Chicken biryani, right? Normal parts, you know that I said I like rice, right? Chicken biryani, right? So she said she was going to make me chicken biryani, right? Yeah, but I love chicken biryani, right? So lifestyle is the other part, and here, it's Britain. Okay, well, I thought you said India earlier. Okay, Britain, welcome. I love the British accent. I was in London in 2019. I love all those beautiful rides. All of those rides, the buses, the transportation system, because we never get to have that. Just a quick question: do you expect to work at all during retirement? Well, it all depends, right? It all depends, and it depends on what you call work, right? Oh, you are Indian, but you are British. So you are Indian, but you live in Great Britain. Awesome. I get it. It's just like me. I'm Nigerian and I live in the United States. Got it now. Got it now. Got it now. Awesome. Awesome. I'm Nigerian and I live in the United States. Awesome. You see, that's the diversity. That is the diversity that makes us. Okay. So expect to work. Okay, well, explain it later. I mean, explain it's fine. So, do you expect to work at all during retirement? Well, what is work, right? What is work? Um, so it's a very dicey question, or let me put it. Oh, you are fully in India. Okay, that's great. That's great. Awesome. So you can get me some chicken biryani. So expect to work during retirement. So it depends on what you call work. So can I be doing these that I'm doing during retirement, and probably I'm monetized and I'm getting money? Are you going to call that work, right? Um, oh, you have homework. That's great. Homework is very cool. You have to get the homework because you need to start making money first. Because yes, absolutely. Awesome. Welcome back here. Welcome back anytime. Consider subscribing if you haven't, okay? And I will definitely see you tomorrow, and turn on the notification bell so you know when I'm here. So it's about passion, right? I think I would focus on in retirement. I would still focus on something that I'm passionate about. So like right now, am I being paid anything? I am not, but I'm spending the time, of course, I anticipate that, okay, I am paid someday here, right? But at the same time, even if I'm not still going to be paid, I am doing this out of passion because I just enjoy talking about this. So to me, is that work? To another person, that's work. To me, is it work? So I will still be doing things that is my passion, but not necessarily something that is because I'm making it. I want to pay. I want to pay money, right? I want to pay my bills or anything. So back to your question. So you said, do you expect to work at all during retirement? So I think for me, I would still keep my passion because I still lecture, for instance, because I want to teach kids, but because for me, I think you just still want to, in retirement, you still want to get yourself a little bit busy, right? You still want to get yourself, because imagine people that are like 45, especially people that have worked for 45 years. And that's why they said that when people retire, especially at that old age, they get bored. They are used to certain things every single day. And then all of a sudden, that thing, they've done it for 45 years. That thing ends. And that's why you see certain people, they die, just after the retirement. They die after retirement, or their health get deteriorated. I love this music. Listen, it says, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire. See? Can you hear the music? I just love it. I just hear it, right? So, and that's it. Did that answer your question? Did that answer your question, my friend? No more party. Did that answer your question? AKA Toby. Okay. Yeah, Daisy, right? Daisy. Okay. So, what's your perspective on that? Or what's your take on that? For me, I mean, that's my take. I'll still have to do something. I still want to impact. I still, even if I'm not paid, even if it's just to volunteer or do something, because what do you want to be doing? You travel the world and then you'll be back, and then what happens? You still want to do, I don't know, maybe write a book. I'll just do something that I just still feel that even when you are retired, especially for somebody that like me that wants to retire early, I still want to be able to, because to me, retirement is a function of you have met your goal. And welcome if you're new here. Welcome. Thank you for joining the live. We talk about lifestyle. We talk about money. Let me know where you're connecting from. I am in Texas. I also have Normal Part here that is from New Jersey, right? Yeah, welcome. Well, I can say is that dreams are lovely, but they are just dreams unless you put it into work. Yeah, you absolutely, it's yeah, that's just it. I totally agree with you. You are just super deep when it comes to certain things that you write here. Maybe I need to give you another name, the wise one, right? Consider subscribing if you're new here, and if you can share the live so that some other people can learn. Yeah, maybe I start calling you the wise one because you just say very very deep things that are thought provoking. Just like yesterday, talking about when a particular place, one country, living in one place is like just living in one page of a book. But until you start experiencing all other places, then you are able to see the other pages of the book. Because that's how life is. Life is just about, you'll be so surprised. Somebody was like, why are you so black earlier, right? And I did say, yeah, I'm black because black is beautiful, but every other color is beautiful as well. Every other color. I don't even see colors. I don't see anything. The diversity is what makes us beautiful. The diversity makes us beautiful. That's what makes, because, and your heart really is what really matters. Your kindness is what really matters. And the other thing that I always tell, especially, when people always say, oh, thank you. When people always say, oh, they see the beauty. Yes, facial is beautiful. But at the same time, if the heart is filled of horrible things, and your brain is just also empty. So I always tell girls, especially girls that I mentor, I tell you, it has to be beauty from plus brain plus character. Beauty, brain, and character, because that's what is going to take you places. Beauty, brain. I mean, it's even beyond the facial look. It's beyond the outward look. What do you have inside of you? What do you have inside of you? It really matters, right? And that's why I always say that, even when it comes to self-love, you first of all have to love yourself. Love yourself before you can even talk about loving others. Love yourself, because you cannot give what you don't have, right? And and that's me talking about lifestyle. And of course, lifestyle is basically, 4 things. So that I put it here. It's of course the money. I ate this pen. Of course, the money wealth, right? Money wealth. There's the time wealth. So time wealth is basically, money is money, right? Investment. There's the time wealth. There's the health wealth. And there's money wealth, there's time wealth, and there's the peace wealth, right? Yes, Dr. Lina, love yourself first and everything else first. And absolutely, love yourself first. Because if you do not love yourself, what would happen at the end of the day? You realize that, you can't even give what you don't have. You attract the wrong things. Basically, that's what you do. You keep attracting the wrong things, right? And in terms of investing, and I'm just to put an header here for anybody coming, it's basically, I will talk about, if I have to talk about topics, lifestyle, time wealth, health wealth, peace wealth. And then when it comes to about money, right, we're talking about investing, right? We basically talk about, simple ETF. So, okay, I'll call it smart investing. That's what I call it. Smart investing. And I both have 4 pillars for each. So this is the pillar for lifestyle. This is the pillar for money wealth, right? I call smart investing high income skill, because that will get you in the journey, right? If it's possible, or supplement your income, right? Then the other thing that I also talk about, and I can turn the board later, but I'm just saying it, high income skill. And the other part that I talk about is real estate. That's will give you speed in the journey, right? Real estate. And lastly that I talk about is the 4 F's, right? The 4 F's, and that is the discipline, financial discipline, financial literacy, and this is being an F. Financial discipline, the financial literacy, financial planning, and of course the financial freedom. That's it. So those are like what I really teach, right? It basically your money, this smart investing, high income skill, real estate, and the 4 Fs. And when it comes to lifestyle, money wealth, time wealth, health wealth, peace wealth. If you're able to balance all of this, you have a peaceful life. You have a peaceful life. Even it might take you to journey to get there, right? But once you get there, you would have a peaceful life, right? Okay, so let's chat. Any other question? Any other personal finance question? Question on ETF investing. How do you invest in there? Question on real estate investing. Question on financial literacy. Any of these topics I have here. Financial discipline, financial planning, financial freedom. And or maybe on lifestyle, money wealth, time wealth, health wealth, peace wealth. Any questions on that? Awesome. It's so good to have everyone here, and thank you all for sharing the live. Thank you, and I'll grab water. I have a very dry throat tonight. My throat is dry. I think there's just something going around. Like, there's just something going around, right? It looks like there's something going around like people getting sick and all of that because my throat is so dry. Stream is lagging. Oh, okay. I don't know why. Could it be the network? Sorry about that. Is it better now? Is it better now? Are we together now? Not sure why. I don't know why that is happening. Is it okay now? Or do I need to end the live and just start again? Let me know if you can. Are we good now? If you are not, I can end the live and just start it. You had a funny robot voice there. Okay, I need to end the live and then start again. Funny robot. Okay, I'll end the live. I'll be back shortly, okay?